Hello everyone and welcome back to modded Minecraft 1.7 and silly thermal expansion. I finally got it all updated just a few days ago, and then right after that they kept releasing more updates, so that'll have to get done eventually. And yes, I have a new Python. Don't ask me where I came up with that name, I have no idea. So I've gotten started with logistics pipes a little bit. Haven't really built everything because I wanted to show how that all works, and this is going to be a bit tricky to get in and out. Oh, I did put a ladder here so I could go around if I wanted to, but I think I'll just break the glass. So I don't have everything in place yet. I actually need to make some more pipes to put on all these caches and stuff. And this Python is getting annoying already. So I've just been making the Mark III chassis pipes since I have a pretty good amount of iron. Let's actually make... yeah, I'll make 16 of those. That may not be enough. I already have some in place. So let's see, I need these provider modules. So logistics pipe is a mod that lets you do a lot of things like applied energistics, and the two mods can be used together pretty well. I don't have applied energistics 2 on this pack at the moment. I might add it at some point, but I'm trying to stay away from mods that are used a lot at this point. So one thing this mod has is this request table. It's a bit expensive to make. Requires a couple of these diamond chip sets. This thing's not too bad. This thing's a little bit expensive as well, so minimum of 3 diamonds for this. And it lets you view what's in inventories that you have connected correctly, and currently I think I have 3 or 4 that I set up that I did just for testing purposes. We're going to hook up all of the inventories in this room. Well, all of the inventories that make up this wall anyway. And it's possible to request items to be sent to this table. You can lay out a recipe here and click these buttons to send in the ingredients to make a certain number of them. So there's a couple ways that you can hook up inventories. In order for them to notify the network that they have items in them, you need either, I think there are provider pipes, and then there are provider modules. The modules are nice because you can put multiple modules in a chassis pipe, depending on what kind of chassis pipe you have. So I've already got a lot of chassis pipes here, and I need to fill out the rest of this, and I can get rid of these since I'll be connecting stuff up over here. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Well, actually, I had a few leftovers, but that's good. So now what you can do is you can take any kind of wrench, right-click on them, and then you can drop in modules. The Mark IIIs have 3 module slots. I believe the Mark IIs have 2, 1 have 1, and I don't know if 4 has 4 and 5 has 5. I think 5 actually has more than 5. I can't remember exactly. But what I need to do now is I need to put a provider module in each of these pipes, and that will allow me to see what's in these inventories. Another module we're going to be using a lot is the polymorphic item sync. Item sync modules let you insert items into inventories, and there are different kinds of item syncs. So we got the regular ones. The polymorphic is the one I'm going to be using a lot. That lets that basically says allow items that are already in this inventory to go in this inventory. Then there's the mod base, which lets you configure a chest by mod, and or dictionary, and CC base. I don't know what that is. So I'm just going to go through here and insert all the provider modules. It'll take a little while, and then probably insert item sync modules as I see as necessary. And I'll probably want 1 or 2 chests in here to catch all the items that don't have anywhere else to go, so my input chest doesn't get clogged up. Speaking of the input chest, that's what I've got over here. I've got an extractor module over here. I don't know what the difference between the advanced and the regular is. I made the regular, and the different levels, I think, extract more items at a time, so this one should do a full stack. And when you click the exclamation mark, be sure that it says excluded for it to actually do anything. So for example, I could take a stack of iron and put that in here, and you see it is going to the iron cache. Well, I kind of lost sight of it at the end, but it did go into the iron cache, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it would have gone anywhere else. Alright, well, I'm going to get this set up, and I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, it is actually the next day for me. Shortly after that last clip, Chaotic got online after being sick for like the second time, and we recorded like 3 episodes together. Those will all be for his channel, of course, not mine. Darn it, thermal expansion. Okay, so what have I done? Oh. Yeah, I made this laser turret. It's a bit noisy. And I don't actually know how much power this thing is using. It's showing a lot right now, but it might still be charging up the turret base. No? Come on, skeleton. I need a test subject. Okay, so yeah, this thing uses a lot of RF. I may... I don't know. I may take it down. So let's go ahead and get rid of this thing for now. I guess I'll just take the turret. Put it up here. I may have to do something with Earthworm Jim too. He's getting a bit annoying. So, Chaotic made a drone. It didn't do what he expected it to, so he gave it to me. I made a Killer Joe. I'm thinking of using that to kill mobs automatically. And there is actually something I want to do right here, which I'll get to in a minute. Okay, so I believe I do have all these pipes set up for the most part. I don't think I have item sinks on everything, but I should be able to put this stuff in and it'll all go to wherever it's supposed to. Head should go in here. The other stuff should have gone in here. And I don't have a default route chest at the moment because I want to tell it where to sort everything. I mean, technically it doesn't matter since I've got this request table. I could just let everything be a giant chest of randomness, and that would work just fine if I wanted to use this. But I like being able to go over and access my chest as well. It's kind of useful whenever stuff breaks. Which I remember there's something that happened on the first world I did in the Direwolf 1.6 pack where I was glad that I had all my chests sorted because I can't remember what happened. It was such a long time ago. I mostly got polymorphic item sinks. Not everything has an item sink on it. The ores chest, I do have 2 regular item sinks, so I could just configure what exactly goes in there so that even if there's no ores in that chest, they'll still go in there. Now up here, let me get this stuff out. Made a little bit of Enderium. A lot of it went into that laser turret. So here I can do some automatic ore processing here. I cannot talk. And that goes down to my main pipe network. This is a supplier pipe. There's also a supplier module, but it didn't seem like it was working at first, so I don't know what the deal with that is. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of each ore. Grab 16. Well, I don't have any gold. Well, it's okay. Okay, that should be all I need for the moment. Not going to be processing ferrous ore just yet. So let's see. Let's go ahead and put in iron first, and that should request some iron. Probably. There we go. Just put in 16 iron, and once that runs out, it'll request another 16 more. And I'm gonna go ahead and just tell it to grab all of these ores. It actually look like... No, maybe that's just flint that it's requesting. Oh. Why are you requesting stuff when you have nowhere to put it? Okay, maybe I should have something like a hopper on top of this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rework this setup a bit. Maybe I should put the chest that stores the ores up here. I think that would actually make a bit more sense. Alright, well for now, let's go ahead and just clear that so that I have the ores down below for when I need to reconfigure it. So the bad thing about the pipes is when you break them, they lose their configuration. Now there's some kind of slime down there? Really? Oh. Must be a slime plant or something nearby, I don't know. So let's see, I did make a supplier module. I thought passive supplier module. And looks like I tried to configure it, but maybe I just didn't understand what I was doing at the time. Okay, the nice thing about the modules is you can configure them and then they'll retain what you put in them. So if I did that, that might work. I need some chassis pipes, some regular pipes. And do I have spare diamond chests somewhere? Oh, it's in my inventory. Right. Okay, so let's go up here and break this pipe. Put you there instead. And I don't think it matters that that pipe is connecting, but I could plug it if I wanted to. Which actually, I guess it could never hurt. So for example, I can just right click on there, puts a plug on that part of the pipe so nothing can go through there. And let's try the chassis pipe here. And I think that could be just a regular golden pipe. You don't need the logistics pipes unless you have a junction. So for example, you can see here I've got a gold pipe going upstairs because it's just straight. So I should be able to put a gold pipe here. Right here, that's a T-junction, so that needs to be a logistics pipe. And right here, we can put the supplier module. And will that work? I noticed there's also an active supplier module, but it has no recipe, so I don't know what the deal with that is. And yeah, it looks like it's still not doing anything for whatever reason. You have a lot of pulverized iron. Yeah, I feel like this pipe should be doing something, but it's not. Okay, well, let's put the supplier pipe back then. And you need a stack of flint. It flashed. Or shined. Okay, so request a stack of flint. So, yeah, I don't know what to do with the passive supplier modules is. I'll have to look that up. It'd be nice if I could use a supplier module instead. It would just be easier because you can move it around. That, and I don't know if this thing has enough slots for what I need. Okay, so still need to build a new mob spawner, and probably going to get to that soon. It's something that's kind of necessary since I need blaze powder over here all the time. Oh, and we did find some potatoes, which is why I've got one poisonous potato in here. And making a bit of nutrient distillation because the Killer Joe requires it. Other than that, I think everything's pretty normal. Power supply is full. Okay, so there is something I want to do over here. I am going to craft a golden egg. And I've never used one of these before. I've seen what they do. Looks pretty crazy. So let's see, do I have a name tag? I do actually. I also have a nameplate, but since I have a name tag, I might as well use it. Okay, so I'm going to name you... Oh, I need levels. Right. Alright, and you will be called Silent Chaos 512. Okay, so let's see, where do I want to place this? Can I place it like in this little cow building? Which doesn't have any cows in it anymore. Okay. What do I do with it now? Oh, it's spinning. Oh, it's doing bad stuff. It's picking up blocks. Gonna be okay up there? Oh boy. Hey, it already looks like me. What? Put me down. I thought you had to name them. Maybe you just have to name them if you want them to look like someone else. But maybe I do need you. Stop moving around like a fool. Okay, there we go. Picked him up. I wonder what kind of havoc he would cause if I put him in my tower. Let's just see what he does. What you gonna do? Just gonna stare at the sky? Something? Very strange. Yeah, I guess I can't find anything to do here because, well, there's like one vanilla chest over here. I've heard they mess with chests. They operate torches and flowers and that kind of thing. So let's see, what exactly do I want to do with this guy? I haven't quite decided. Got a rough idea. Let's see. It doesn't have any torches on this level. He has a few on this one. Avocado. It's kind of an inside joke at this point, I guess. Okay, well this is your new home, Mini-Me. Be sure to cause lots of havoc. I'm sure you want to. Actually, should probably like keep this door closed. I wonder if you could like jump up and get those torches. Would that cause a problem? Oh, that could cause a problem if you can do that. You know, I would appreciate it if yeah. Right, well I might keep an eye on this guy for a minute and make sure he doesn't break those torches. No, what are you doing? Stop! Wow, this guy is a little bit dangerous. Okay, well, it looks like he hasn't removed the torches, at least. He just tried to murder me, though, but other than that, we're cool, I guess. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, well, I think this is probably good enough for the episode. I was planning on just standing next to this guy, but apparently he decided to pick me up instead. He's probably going to try to murder me in a minute. No, don't do it. So, got logistics pipes set up. I now have some automatic storage for the most part. And I don't remember if I talked about it, but I'm wearing my backpack on my back again. I actually made a new one. I've got this Wither skeleton backpack now, which I don't think has any special effects I'm aware of. And it seems like as long as I keep both of the tool slots filled, I don't have any weird bugginess with the tools getting duplicated or deleted. But now I can, for example, if I need an axe, I can just hold shift and scroll to swap it out. If I need a sickle, I've got that too. And I also put some water and fire water in the tank just because why not? It's kind of useful not having to just carry a bucket of water. I can carry several buckets, and if I need some water, I can just fill that up. And when I'm done, put it back. So, as usual, don't forget you can subscribe if you haven't already and you want to keep up with my videos. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.